What is going on, guys? Andrew Hayes here, back with another review. And today I'm reviewing Mission Impossible Fallout, which is the sixth in the franchise and is directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who previously directed the fifth one, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and stars, once again, Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. And it's about a group of terrorists called the Apostles plan on simultaneously detonating 3 nuclear bombs. And Ethan Hunt, played by Tom Cruise, and the IMF team team up with a CIA assassin, August Walker, played by Henry Cavill, to stop this disaster from happening. Now, this is a movie I was really excited for. I was a big fan of, I'm a big fan of all of them. I'm not all of them. I mean, the first one I really like. The second one, while it's not the worst thing in the world, it still isn't good. I think the franchise really starts to, take off in the third one. I think the third one is very underrated and stars to this date, in my opinion, the best villain in a Mission Impossible franchise, with Philip Seymour Hoffman. And but the fourth one is before I saw Fallout, was my favorite, and the fifth one, Rogue Nation, was also very good. Now this one also, coming back, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg comes back, Rebecca Ferguson, Sean Harris comes back, with Henry Cavill and Angela Bassett. I mean, I know I already said Henry Cavill is in this, but you got the people who have been pretty much mainstays. Alec Baldwin's also in this. People who have been in it. I know Simon Pegg has been in it, since the fourth one, and Ving Rhames, I believe, has been in it since the first one, which is pretty good. And Michelle Monaghan, also, I believe, was in it since the first one. I'm not 100% sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Ving Rhames and Michelle Monaghan have been in it since the first one. I really don't remember when Alec Baldwin came in here, but I know he's been in it for a while now. But we do have Henry Cavill and Angela Bassett joining the cast, and I think they do fantastic jobs. But anyway, I gotta say, I loved this movie. This is not only, I think, the best Mission Impossible movie in the franchise. This is the best movie of the summer so far. And I just overall think that this is not only the greatest action movie since Mad Max Fury Road, but probably one of the greatest action movies of all time. And I think this solidifies... And I already knew this, or felt this way, but I think this really solidifies Tom Cruise as the greatest action star of all time. And I'll tell you why I love this movie. I love how this really continues where Rogue Nation left off. I love, how Sean Harris comes back and how they use his character. And something that, his character says a couple times is that, you should have killed me, Ethan. And I just love, and that really, resonated with me with, he's going to come back and it's going to bite Ethan. And I really liked how that turned out. I love the action scenes. I mean, Tom Cruise is crazy doing all these stunts. I mean, he in Ghost Protocol, he would climb the building, and in Rogue Nation, he, hung off the airplane. In this one, I believe, I know he knows how to fly a helicopter, so I can only imagine that he actually flew the helicopters, and that he was hanging from the helicopters and doing all this other kind of crazy stuff. I know, in the trailer, they show him jumping off from a building. My friend actually informed me that, he broke his ankle doing that. And I'm like, oh, damn, that's insane. Like, I looked up his age. He's 56, and he's still doing that stuff. So, mad props to, Tom Cruise, who's very dedicated to this role. and just doing all the stunts, and mad respect to him, because I know I definitely I'm not in the best shape, but and I definitely wouldn't be able to do that, and I can only imagine what kind of shape he's in. But anyway, I think the writing in this is also fantastic, and the direction by Christopher McQuarrie, great. I really thought he did great with the first, not the first one, but his first Mission Impossible movie, which was Rogue Nation, and he did an even better job with this. And I see a lot of people saying this, and I could understand this. A lot of people saying that this Mission Impossible Fallout is Christopher McQuarrie's Dark Knight, and I could 100% understand why people think that, and I could agree with that, this is his Dark Knight, with the tone and the storytelling and just how great this is. And but for me, I think my personal favorite part was Henry Cavill. I mean, I've been, I don't want to say I've been a fan of Henry Cavill, but he's one that I saw potential in, and one where I go, I want to see more, because I know this guy could probably give an awesome performance and a great performance. I know he's been a Superman and I don't hate him as Superman. I just think he could be a lot better. He shows here how awesome he can be and how great he could be, and I just want him to do more roles like this and be as awesome as he was in this. His character was easily my favorite, one that I was the most compelled by, and I just love it. But also just the way the story carried out. Like, there are a lot of times where I go, all right, this doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? I feel like they should know better. And then they kind of explain why, the actions, and I go, man, that's really smart, the way that they did this. And, of course, the action sequences are fantastic and whatnot. I mean, this movie has all you need in just a Mission Impossible movie. The direction is fantastic. The story is fantastic. The acting is fantastic. I mean, Tom Cruise has been playing this role for, I want to say, 22 years. So you would think he would give a great performance as Ethan Hunt, and he does. I mean, he has been consistently great as Ethan Hunt for a while. But everything about this movie is fantastic. I legit don't have a problem with this movie. I'm going to give this movie an A+. Like I said, it's not only the best movie of the summer, but it's one of the best action movies of all time. I absolutely love this movie. I can't wait to see it again. Thank you for watching, guys. Please be on the lookout for my next review. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.